Right now in Canada, there are two major groups of occupation. One is called vulnerable occupation. These are occupations that are phasing out. The other group is called new and emerging occupation. So, if you are not aware of what I just said now, it means that you are already making a decision to go and study a course that will lead you to those vulnerable occupations. In Canada right now, employers are already helping their employees to transition into these new and emerging occupations. So you see why there is a gap between international student graduates and the job market. Most of those international students, as at the time they got their admission, they didn't know what was happening in the job market. So they studied course of study that is leading them to vulnerable occupations. And by the time they graduate, they find out that they are lagging behind. They are not even ready for the market. That is why I am helping you to correct this error, especially if you have not started or you are thinking to start. There are many things you do not know. You need to know what is happening in the Canadian job market. You need to know the gap to fill. That is that gap you are going to fill that makes you relevant. I told you in my other video that there is the research carried out on international studies in Canada shows that there is a huge gap between graduates, international student graduates, and the job market. And that is why they kept wondering, how come international students keep graduating, but then we still keep having labor shortage? That's because of that big gap. So right now, your course of study determines if you will get a study visa. The school you are going to study, the institute, determines if you will get a visa. The province you are going to study determines if you are going to get a visa. If the province you are going to study already have so many international students that are yet to transit to permanent resident, you will just be like joining the queue. You will not get a permanent resident. So right now, getting permanent residence is very, very intentional. And that is why I am here to help you. If you go through my last 10 videos, I have been saying this. Don't fall for that. You are paying so much to become stranded. You are paying so much. So if you are interested in my helping you, send a DM.